Good morning, folks. It is Thursday, May 16th, 2013, about 7:15 in the morning, and I am making this video as a response to a video I made previously that failed to capture the audio, so hopefully this one pans out. This is a response to Roger Nicholson of Cambridge, Massachusetts. Roger, I listened to, I should say, the verbal assault you launched on Dan Badandi. I watched the interview that you did with Rob Dew from InfoWars, and I watched the piece that you did with Martin Bashir. And I got a couple of things that I want to say to you, Roger. First and foremost, you are the furthest thing from a patriotic American. You know zero about American history. You know zero about world history. You have no idea what made this country great. It's not about being unified and one and all playing follow the leader. What made this country great is the fact that it was a constitutional republic with checks and balances. Checks and balances that have been eroded by the last several administrations on both sides of the aisle. So let me just say that to you. You keep touting, phrases like critical thinking. Roger, you have zero idea what critical thinking is. Critical thinking would be if you picked over and picked apart everything that InfoWars had to say or anyone that you disagree with. Critical thinking is exposing yourself to the other side's or an opposing opinion that to which you espouse. That's critical thinking. So try some on. Roger, I'm going to have to bust you back. I highly doubt that you have an IQ of 130. You talk about InfoWars being the Westboro Baptist Church of journalism, yada yada yada. I'm gonna bet that you haven't read 20 books in your life. Maybe you haven't even read 10 books in your life. So when you come close to reading 450 books, which is how many books Alex Jones has read to know what he's talking about regarding world policy, regarding tyranny, regarding American history and the Constitution and these people that are in power, like Zbigniew Brzezinski, who was a foreign policy advisor of both Jimmy Carter and Barack Obama, and studying the things that these people write about. Basically, what happened is terror just came to your town, something just came to Boston, and you all of a sudden you woke up and you paid attention. No, you can't sit here and put a snapshot analysis on and say, oh, it's un-American to say this. And tell Sibel Edmonds, FBI whistleblower, the most gagged woman in U.S. history, that she's un-American because she stated that there were people in our government working against the American people. Tell her she's un-American. She sacrificed her career. Tell Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Schaefer, one of the top U.S. Army intelligence officers we've had, tell him he's un-American for testifying that he was restrained when he was going after Osama bin Laden back during Operation Dark Card. Tell them that they're un-American, Martin. Martin, critical thinking, okay? Here's my challenge to you. You sit there and you do your hair up fancy, and I see your tweets, and I see your Facebook page, and I see everything that you've got to say, and I look at your Twitter page, and you're like, oh, did I just hit the big time? Let me tell you what you hit. You just found a target, and you put it on yourself, okay? Critical thinking, buddy. Bust it out. Let me see you just take any one thing that Alex Jones has said, all right, and put the work in, pal. You disprove. Let's see you. Benghazi's a hot topic. Let's see you disprove that. You want to be a journalist, pal? You go and you disprove the things that we now know about Benghazi. You disprove the fact that we know that we were walking guns into Mexico and that the memo said they were going to use it as a pretext to take guns. You disprove that the IRS was deliberately targeting people in the Tea Party. Let's see you disprove that 6 out of 10 members of the 9/11 Commission stated they were prevented from doing an independent, honest-to-goodness investigation. They were prevented from the people that they were investigating. Anything. Pick anything that Alex Jones talks about. Disprove fluoride. Disprove that the Nazis used fluoride to lobotomize people in concentration camps during World War II. Disprove that, I don't know, just take your pick, Roger. Okay, put your work in. Don't comb your hair and go on MSNBC and think that you hit the big time, pal. Okay? You want to get in this game? You need to start doing your research, and you need to back your stuff up with more than just profanities, pal, because I'm not very impressed.